Banana cake recipe. Check out these 4 recipes. Number 1. Best easy banana cake recipe. Prep time 20 minutes, cook time 40 minutes, chilling time 3 hours, total time 1 hour. Ingredients: 3 bananas mashed, about 1½ cups, half a cup of salted butter melted, 1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 eggs room temperature, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, 1 1/4 cup of whole milk room temperature, 1/4 cup of sour cream room temperature, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. Cream cheese frosting: 4 ounces of cream cheese room temperature, half a cup of butter softened, 2 1/4 to 2½ cups of powdered sugar, half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Instructions: make the cake. Preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Grease a 9 by 13 inch pan and set aside. In a medium bowl, mix together the flour, baking soda, sea salt, and cinnamon, set aside. In a large bowl, mash the bananas. Add the melted butter and vanilla and stir until combined. Add sugar and stir until dissolved. Add the eggs and the sour cream and stir until combined. Add milk and gently mix until combined. Add the dry ingredients and stir until the mixture is homogeneous, uniform throughout, and there are no lumps. Pour the batter into the prepared pan. Bake in the preheated oven for 35 to 45 minutes or until the toothpick comes out clean. Let the cake cool to room temperature. Make the frosting. While the cake is baking, make the cream cheese frosting. Beat together butter and cream cheese until smooth. Add the vanilla and 2 cups of powdered sugar and beat, starting on low speed and increasing to medium-high until smooth. Add up to half a cup more powdered sugar until you reach a spreadable but thick consistency. Putting it together. When the cake is cooled, spread the frosting evenly over the top. Chill for at least 3 hours or overnight. Then serve cold or at room temperature. Number 2. Banana crumb cake recipe. Prep time 20 minutes. Cook time 50 minutes. Total time 1 hour and 10 minutes. Ingredients: for the crumb topping, 8 tablespoons of cold Land O'Lakes unsalted butter in half sticks cubed, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. For the banana cake, 4 medium-ripe bananas, 8 tablespoons of Land O'Lakes unsalted butter in half sticks melted, 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of milk. For the glaze, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Number 3. Easy banana magic cake. Prep time 15 minutes. Cook time 45 minutes. Yield serves 10. Ingredients: half a cup of unsalted butter melted and slightly cooled, 1 tablespoon of water, 2 cups milk lukewarm, 4 eggs separated, 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, half a cup of mashed banana or 1 medium banana, and 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and powdered sugar for dusting. Instructions: preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Lightly grease an 8 by 8 inch baking dish. Set aside. You can line it with parchment paper, leaving the sides overhang the pan. It will be easier to serve, and you can lift the cake and transfer plate. Whip the egg whites until stiff peaks form and set aside. Beat the egg yolks and sugar until pale yellow. Mix in the melted butter and the tablespoon of water for about 2 minutes until evenly combined. Mix in with mashed banana just to combine. Mix in flour until evenly incorporated. Slowly beat in the milk and vanilla extract until well combined. Fold in the egg whites, 1/3 at a time, then repeat until all of the egg whites are folded in. Notes: the batter is very thin. Pour the batter into the pan and bake for 45 to 60 minutes until the cake is barely jiggly in the center. Baking time might vary depending on your oven or pan you use, but start checking after 45 minutes. If the top browns quickly before the minimum of 45 minutes, you can cover the cake with aluminum foil. Cool the cake completely before dusting with powdered sugar. Even cooled, it will be slightly jiggly because it has custard layer in the center. Our favorite banana bread. Prep time 15 minutes. Cook time 1 hour and 10 minutes. Total time 1 hour and 25 minutes. Ingredients: 1 cup of granulated sugar, half a cup of butter, 2 large eggs, 3 ripe bananas mashed about 1½ cups, 1 tablespoon milk, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Instructions: preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Grease a 9x5-inch loaf pan or similar size loaf pan. I also like to line the bottom of the pan with a small piece of parchment or wax paper. Cream the sugar and butter in a large mixing bowl until light and fluffy. Add the eggs one at a time, mixing after each addition. Add the mashed banana and milk and stir to combine. In another bowl, mix together the flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. Add to the wet ingredients and stir everything just until combined. Pour the batter into the prepared loaf pan and bake for 1 hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Set aside to cool on a wire rack for a few minutes before removing the bread from the pan and allowing it to cool completely.